Anthony Hartwig here. We're back for Boardman Soccer. On the boys' side, we're joined by a senior, Sullivan Smith. Sullivan, thank you so much for taking the time to join us today.
Thank you for inviting me on.
You got it, man. I mean, you are a part of such a big senior class. What's it like to have so many guys that you've played with for so long right by your side going through this with you?
I mean, it's definitely a lot. There's a lot of chemistry between us. Um, it's just easy to get along with them since we've been playing together for so long. Yeah,
Talk about kind of what it's like going through senior year and what it feels like to know that it's your last ride.
I mean, it's definitely a lot on me. Just knowing it's the last time I'll be able to play with some of these people, and it's it's gonna be hard.
Has it hit you yet that you're a senior, or do you think the reality is not going to hit until maybe soccer season is near its end? Has it hit you?
I think it's hit me a little, but it's definitely gonna hit a lot more near the end.
Let's talk about some preseason goals. What were some goals that you had for yourself this year that you wanted to make sure you got done before you graduated?
Um, Obviously doing well in school, but also helping my team be better on the field and off, and trying to play my best out there.
You definitely help your team get better every day. You're such a good leader. So let's talk about those leadership attributes. What are some things that you think make yourself a really good leader?
Um, I try and help like some of the younger people, like even if it seems like I'm yelling at them, I'm just trying to like help them get better at what they need to fix and whatever they need.
When you see those younger players and you have put them under your wing a little bit, what kind of things do you think the senior class is doing to put them in the best position to succeed when you graduate next year?
We're definitely trying to have good discipline for them so they're able to play well together and listen to the coaches.
Let's talk about your soccer journey. When did you pick up the sport? When did you find yourself falling in love with it?
I think I started playing when I was like 3 or 4, and it's been a long journey from then.
Yeah, that's a long journey. When did you kind of go from it's just something I'm having fun with to getting really competitive about it and trying to take it super seriously?
Um, Probably say like 7th or 8th grade, it just came more to me. Like I just wanted to get into it every day and do my best.
What do you love the most about it? Like, if you had to pinpoint something that you love the most about the sport, what do you think it'd be?
Definitely being able to go play with my friends, but also just being able to go out and compete.
Now we talk about people that have helped you along the way, role models that have given you great advice. Who are some of your role models? Who are some of the people that you think have really guided you through your journey?
I definitely say my mom helped me a lot with that. And then one of our coaches, Coach Dan, has helped me a lot throughout my soccer career.
What soccer skill do you have now that you think took the longest to really master or get down?
Um, Probably a lot of like juggling skills that I do.
Let's talk about you in the school system. You are a great student. You have a 3.8 GPA, so congratulations on that. What do you like studying so much? What are some things that you like subject wise?
I really liked having AP Chem last year. It was a lot of fun with a lot of my friends. I'm really good into math, taking AP Calc this year.
How much kind of pride do you take in the good grades you get? I mean, you're right there. Like I said, 3.8. That's an awesome GPA. How much pride do you take in being able to say that that's your GPA?
I mean, I take a lot of pride in it. It's hard to keep a high GPA for this long.
It really is hard. Everyone kind of learns differently. Everyone studies differently. What are some of your study habits? What are some of the things that you do to help you succeed?
I mostly just try to stay in a quiet space, just focus
Mhm.
on my work, and do the best that I can on it and ask questions if I need any help.
Now we talked about your favorite subjects to learn about. What about the ones that are tougher, the ones that really made you work hard to get the grades that you got?
I mean, the ones that I liked were probably more of the tougher ones that to get through.
Sullivan likes a challenge. I like it. Let's talk about some things you like doing outside of soccer. You know, when you do get free time, I'm sure it's not a lot with how busy you keep yourself, but when you do get free time, what kind of things do you like to do?
Um, I like to just hang out with my friends, play like backyard football or shoot outside with them.
When you think about pre-game routines to get you in that mental state, that locked in state that all athletes have to get into, what gets you there? Well, what are some pre-game routines that you have?
Um, Maybe a little stretching and then just listening to some music and getting locked in that way.
Are you superstitious at all? Do you have any routines that you have to do every day as a routine?
No, not usually.
What about pre-game playlists? What kind of music do you listen to before a game?
Probably some more of like pumped up music, like some rap or pop.
Now, what about like is that like your everyday music style too, or do you have like a different music style for like everyday life that isn't necessarily your pump up songs?
Yeah, I do a little. It's more of like what you call white girl music.
I love it. I love it. Loud and proud, Sullivan. When you think about your family, and I know you have a good one, talk about what makes your family unique to you and some of the things that you think are so special about the family you do have.
They all push me to be my best. My mom, my dad, my brother Spencer, even my sister. She'll send me a text even before I go out and play.
How much does that support like mean to you? How much does it get you fired up to play when you know that your family has your back the way they do?
It means a lot to go out and do my best that I can for them and try and win.
All right, so since it's your senior year and you're graduating, we have to talk about your future. What are some things that you see for yourself after high school that you want to accomplish?
Well, I'm really interested in going into engineering, and I don't really know what from there.
What's driving you down the engineering path? What made you want to be an engineer?
Probably being more like focused on the science and math part of school.
Do you have an idea of where you want to go to school? Do you have like if you narrowed it down to a list, do you have an idea?
I mean, I don't have that much of an idea, but I have some schools like YSU, Miami, Ohio, Ohio State, Cincinnati.
So it sounds like you would. I mean, if you could pick, you would like to stay in the state. Is that something that you prefer, or do you? I mean, if money was an issue, would you like to travel and kind of get away from the nest a little bit?
I'd probably like to stay in the state more, definitely be closer to home.
When you think about jobs that you might like, I mean, you want to be an engineer, but there are so many different kinds of engineers. Do you see like a branch of engineering that you think you'd excel the most at?
I think the two I've looked at the most is chemical engineering and biomedical engineering.
That's a lot of math and a lot of brain power that goes a lot over a lot of people's heads. So congratulations to you on being able to do that. You're going to have a lot of great things come your way because of that career path. So that's awesome. One of the ways we end our player profiles, Sullivan, if you've watched any of them, we like to give the player the chance to take the limelight off themselves a little bit and shine on the people that are in their lives, the people that are in their support system. They wouldn't be where they are without. So I want to give you the time to give out your thanks and your shout outs to all the people in your life.
I'd like to thank my parents, my siblings, my grandparents for coming out to all the games, my teammates for pushing me to be better, and the coaches, and my friends for coming to the games. I mean, we've had a lot of student sections this year that have been really good.
All right, Sullivan, we want to thank you so much for taking the time to join us today. We appreciate it, buddy. We can't wait to talk to you real soon.
Thank you.